Hello and welcome to Lone Star Conference Hoops Week 2023 and the online presentation for Basketball Media Day. On behalf of the Lone Star Conference, I'm Josh Brown, Sports Information Director for Western New Mexico University. Thank you for joining us. We're joined today by head women's coach Josh Pace and Sydney Wright. How's it going, guys?
Good.
All right, Coach, we'll just get right into it. Been here. Just tell us what it's like playing in the Lone Star Conference.
Well, it's been a tough learning curve for me as a head coach, going into my fourth year. First year being COVID year, but got a chance to get some valuable experience in this conference, and to get to this point to where we are now, to where we're competing in the conference, is really important to our program, to what we've been trying to accomplish since I've been here. But for me, in my humble opinion, best Division II conference in the country. A lot of the sports, but for sure basketball. A lot of our teams go to the tournament every year. Lubbock Christian, back a few years ago, won 3 out of 4 championships within 5 years, something like that. Had a few teams in the tournament, so really good conference, obviously. And we're fortunate and happy to get to this point, to where we're competing in the conference, and hopefully we can do more than that.
All right. And just what are your expectations coming out for this year?
Just to be better than we were last year. We had a really good year in terms of growth and culture, things like that. 10 wins, double-digit wins. That's the first time it's happened in a few years. And 8 wins in a conference, I think that's pretty good as well in our conference. So we want to take another step. We have a talented group, a group that's fully invested in terms of the process of what we're doing, the work. We've had some really good practices, really good individual workouts. We've had some adversity as well, but we fight through it. The girls doing a good job of taking care of business, and we're absolutely ready to compete this year.
And what have you learned about your team over this offseason? Just off the court stuff.
Just resiliency and focus. They all went home, enjoyed the summer, as we expressed and asked them to live your life. But they also took care of the business in terms of getting in the gym, getting all their paperwork in for this upcoming fall 23-24 year. Even our returners, we have a really good group of new players that I think you'll like. In terms of our culture and, what we needed to add compared to what we didn't have last year. Pretty good defensive team. We had issues scoring at times, and I think we've addressed those issues. So, just very proud of where we are and the culture, and, just getting to the point to where we are, to where we're going to compete.
All right. And speaking of that culture, what is your view on the academic side of it? Division II, we've put more emphasis on the academic side with our athletes. Just where does academics stand in your program?
Well, I tell our young athletes, our young student athletes, this every day, every other day. That basketball is going to stop bouncing. Everybody's not going to be fortunate enough to play professionally and make basketball a living. I was one of those that was fortunate enough to be in that situation. So I think me speaking in terms of that terms, I think that's valuable. But the academic piece is the most important piece, and our president here, Dr. Shepard, makes that clear every day when we see him. We want to win, but the academics is more important for him and for us as well. You got to get that degree, take care of your business. But the ones that are here, they love to play basketball. They're committed to the process, and so we're taking care of our business on and off the court.
All right. A lot of people coming back from that great 10 and 16 team last year. Talk about the returners you have coming back, or let's actually talk about the newcomers you have coming in.
Well, we have Nero Malou, who's a transfer, not a junior college, but she's a Division II transfer. Good energy, effort, good athlete, good shooting stroke, so she's going to help us. We have Sylvia Blanco, who's a transfer from in-conference, about 6 foot, really good shooter. Got some other things that she can do as well outside of shoot. She can defend, but an excellent shooter that's going to translate right away. We have Jocelyn Montez, a freshman from Centennial High School in Las Cruces. Very good shooter as well. She's going to have to get acclimated to what we're doing. Jade Goins, Eastern ETBU transfer, Division III. Really good athlete, really good scorer. She's going to bring some versatility to our offense and defense. And we also have Love Troop, who's a transfer from Mesa Community College, athlete, really good energy, physical, teaching her how to play the game of basketball on this level, but brings physicality. And Kiana Ortiz is a transfer as well from a very good NAIA program. Does all the little things, rebounds, play D's, can make shots. So we've added essential pieces in terms of what we need, in terms of what we're trying to do in this conference, and we're expecting them to come in and continue to get better, continue to play hard, and challenge our returners, who we have a very good group as well.
Yeah, and speaking of those returners, I mean, how are they melding in with them? How are the returners looking this coming back?
We look good. We've been locked into practice. Individuals to my left here, you got Sydney Wright, who was all-conference honorable mention. She's looking to take another step. We're looking to take another step. She's the leader of our team, and she does it on and off the court. She's about the life, something that we preach her being about the life when it comes to basketball. You got Brooke Rogers coming back, who had a pretty good year, really good defender, can score around the rim. She had some game winners last year, made some really good plays. Milan Tuttle, really good playmaking guard that can shoot, that can score. Eliza Joins, our Australian 6'3", a really good defender, really good touch on her jump shot. Larissa Labyrin is coming back, who was a freshman last year, was actually leading us in scoring early in the year, those first few exhibition games that we had, playing really well last year. She's playing really well this year. Just a lot of additions. Alina Simon, who is a senior, one of my original recruits here. She's been here the whole time I've been here, so she's here and is going to be ready to go. And you got Diamond Moore as well. Obviously, you're familiar with her. Low post threat, good rebounder, good defender, and a good leader. Got some other good players as well. Just going through some of our returners just to see, the versatility that we have with our newcomers as well. So we're looking to make some noise and to absolutely be better for sure.
All right, well, perfect. You mentioned her, so let's get right to her. Introduce yourself. Sydney Wright, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Sydney Wright. I'm from Houston, Texas, and this is my senior year here at Western New Mexico.
All right, you got Coach brought up honorable mention last year in Lone Star Conference. Just what does it mean to playing in Lone Star Conference? Just talk about the competition there that you saw last year coming up. I mean, you averaged 11.1 points a game. I mean, so that's really good in this conference, as Coach talked about, one of the best conferences, if not the best in Division II.
Yeah, it's a very competitive conference. I transferred from a junior college. I also played at the D1 level, and so being able to see all three levels, I can definitely say that this conference is one of the best. There's a lot of great guards, great post players as well, and all the teams are a threat. You can't take a week off, can't take a game off. So it's a fun conference to play in for sure.
And Coach touched on it, and we just touched on it there, honorable mention. I mean, what have you done this offseason to strive to maybe get up to that, that next level, that all conference, that second level conference?
Honestly, I just put a lot of work in, as I think I would have done regardless. I take a lot of pride in working hard, so just being in the gym, staying consistent, staying dedicated, and getting ready for another season.
All right, and speaking of another season, you guys did great last year, 10-16. You are the leader of the team. How have you just stepped in when the coaches aren't around, building during the off season? How have you grown as the leader?
I would say just trying to keep a relationship with all the girls, making sure that we're all on the same page, getting to know everybody personally. We do a lot of team bonding. We have movie nights. We cook for each other. So as much time as we spend with each other on the court, we try and stay connected off the court too.
All right. And what are your goals for this year?
I want us to be a part of the winning circle, to be honest. This is my last year, and I want to go out doing something special, changing the culture, which I think we did last year, but just taking another step with the group. So I think we have the right team for it. I want to be a part of it. But yeah, just being part of that winner's table.
All right. And Coach, one more thing for you. I mean, we saw the team last year coming out. What product are we going to see on the court this year?
You're going to see a product that the community and the school can be proud of. I think as we showed at the end of the year last year, that we are a team that's going in the right direction. It's taken a while to get it here, but that's a part of building culture and teams. Coming from Pepperdine University, I was able to coach with a very, very prestigious coach in Delisha Milton-Jones, who's at Old Dominion right now doing really well. 20-win seasons the last couple years, was able to be under her tutelage. So, I got an opportunity to see, to see how it works. And it wasn't an overnight thing. This wasn't an overnight thing. But, we're here now to compete and to win games. And, hopefully we've gained some of the teams in our conference respect, but we're looking to do more than that for sure.
All right. Well, this has been your 2023 Western New Mexico Women's Basketball Media Day for the Lone Star Conference. Thank you.